right, so welcome back again, and this is Football Pitch Fans, and as you know, I will do it here. We'll talk about football, tactical analysis, and here we'll discuss and dissect matters regarding football. And today, we actually want to do Arsenal review coming this weekend against West Ham. And in this game, we actually want to see the tactics and also the formation and the game style which the West Ham and Arsenal is going to go into this game, and how exciting this game is. And after this video, we're going to be dropping our predictions, so you may stick around to actually see and hear our prediction to this game. And here in this video with me, I have Tboy, AFC.
Yeah.
How you doing? How are Arsenal feeling?
Feeling so good. Feeling so good, yeah.
Your last match, how frantic were you when the match was going on?
It was not really a good game, but all that matters is that we grabbed the 3 points. That was all that matters.
All right, so here in the studio, I have Manchester United gfather. So here with us, we are going to be doing a review to see how Arsenal can actually, what we actually expect from this game. Now, looking at it right now, we've seen Arsenal versus West Ham. In the recent 5 meetings, Arsenal have had 2 wins, while West Ham has also have 2 wins and 1 draw. So it's really kind of, an edgy game. But tell me, how do you think Arsenal is going to this game? What is the expectation after the performance we saw them, against Leicester City? Hopefully, the first half of that Leicester City game, judging with it and going to this game, how do you think? How are you feeling? What's the feeling like?
Well, the Leicester game, I'm going to say the only issue we had in that game was from our flanks, because our wingers was kind of they were forced to be playing from the wing, you understand, and they were trying to cross the ball for nobody to head the ball, because Trossard is not a striker and he doesn't have the height to jump to head the ball and stuff. Our major issue again in that match was Raheem Sterling, because Raheem Sterling has lost his A game. He's no longer the footballer that he once were, you understand. So if you can introduce another person to replace him in that wing, I would love to see Trossard in that wing rather than Sterling, because he's not going to help us against West Ham. What do I think about this West Ham team? They are not great, if you should ask me, because they signed a new manager and yet they haven't got their rhythm right. You understand. So going into this match, I am very confident. In our last 5 meetings, if you check the record, that's why I hate stats. You understand. If I want to judge football, I don't usually judge football by stats. If you should check it, we'll have the same record. We're on 2-2 wins and 1 draw. Yeah, you would think the match is going to be hard for Arsenal, but I don't see it that way. Even without our striker issues, definitely we're going to find a way to beat this West Ham team, because they can't defend. Their attack is not great. There's nothing spectacular about this West Ham team. Yeah, I would say that it's an opportunity to give us more room for our players to recover, because we're expecting Martinelli and Saka soon. You get. So I actually like the upcoming futures that we have. You understand. So I don't think it's going to be a difficult match for Arsenal, though.
All right, so tell me, do you think West Ham actually has what it takes to cause an upset, in this game against Arsenal, owing to the fact that their, recent results has been really poor? They've had 1 win in 5 matches, I would say. So they've been in and out. Tell me, with the players they had, Kudus and the rest, Bowen and all, do you think they have actually what it takes to really cause an upset to this Arsenal team that lacks a number 9?
Yes, of course, they actually have. Sorry, excuse me. They actually have everything it takes to cause offset Arsenal's defend. You understand? Because they have the likes of Bowen, like you said. They have some likes of Kudus and all of that. So I think it's going to be where the battle is going to be at is not from the midfield. Arsenal should watch out for these people, and if West Ham can be able to just coordinate themselves for this once in their life. Just coordinate yourself and try to show this Arsenal team that they are nothing. It will be okay and better for us, which are the rival fans. You understand? So I think Arsenal should not just think that this game is going to be a walkover game for them. It's going to be actually very, very difficult for them to win.
All right, so Tboy, tell me, because the formation which West Ham plays, they play a 4-2-3-1 formation, where Arsenal plays a 4-3-3 formation. Tell me, because definitely we've seen Arsenal, they're not going to change their formation, right? Yeah. So with this formation that are coming, do you think Arsenal can actually contain West Ham with this formation West Ham is coming to against Arsenal?
Yes, definitely. We can contend them with our formation compared to how they play. You understand? Because it's not by having a good player, it's not by having a great squad, it's how you manage your squad. That's the main thing. We have injuries, yeah, which is obvious. And Mikel Arteta is a kind of coach that knows his team. Like West Ham, they actually have a new manager that is trying to blend in with the team. And we also saw what Graham Potter did at Chelsea. He had great players in Chelsea, but he couldn't manage them. You understand? It's all about you as a manager having a pattern of play. And I have not seen that pattern yet in this West Ham team. Look at what happened in their last match against Brentford in their own home. They couldn't even score. You understand? So I don't really see this match. I find that Leicester match more difficult than this West Ham. Yes. Even before the match, like I say, like I don't underrate Leicester team in the EPL. It's an 11-11 game. You understand? So everybody wants 3 points right now.
But Leicester actually has lower stats, when it comes to where to head with Arsenal. But this West Ham team right now, they have good stats with Arsenal. Two wins, 2 lose, and 1 draw. It's really something nice and it's a good start. So don't you think they can actually cause an upset?
What happened in the last 2 games?
Okay.
In the last 2 games, I think the first one, we gave them 6-0. Then the last one was 5-2. So you can see the difference.
We're talking about points.
We're talking about goals. We're talking about dominance. You understand? When it comes to dominating West Ham, Arsenal can actually dominate West Ham. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not trying to be biased.
Arsenal can dominate West Ham if Arsenal are complete. But right now, your team look depleted. Arsenal look depleted a little bit because with injuries happening and
we've got a striker, man.
Who is the striker?
Mikel Moreno.
All right, cool. So tell me, who in this West Ham team are you looking at to that can actually cause upset, or you feel it's something Arsenal should be wary of? Because in every team there is always a star man or like 2 to 3 players which you can actually look out for in this West Ham team.
I would say we shouldn't sleep on Gerard Bowen. And Kudus. I'm not sure if Kudus is going to feature. I'm not sure if he's going to feature because he's a doubt. Yeah, if you should ask me. And again, Somerville is not available. So currently, they are actually managing their squad. They don't have that. They don't have their main squad in the team. But I would not sleep on Bowen and Paqueta in that match. Yeah, those 2 players. Yeah.
All right, so quickly, let's have a rundown. Tell me, what is the day lineup for you? What selection do you feel? Okay. Do you expect Arsenal to go with the same squad against Leicester City, or do you expect a little bit of tricking and changing?
Just take Raheem Sterling out of my team. That's all.
So Moreno should start.
Yes, Moreno should.
So if Moreno should really start this game right now, sometimes games come with atmospheres, games come with momentum and all. And when you needed, let's say to really change the game, maybe the game right now is being contained, and Arsenal, have to, because Arsenal against Leicester City, they actually won that game with their bench, right? Yeah. Right now, if you're starting Moreno and benching Sterling, so if you want to change the game, if the game is a little bit edgy, 0-0, 67 minutes or 70 minutes, you want to change the game, what are you going to fall back to in the bench?
See, you understand. See, in football, you have to start well. You understand, because this West Ham team that you're saying, they are the wounded lion in the EPL. Like they're looking for points. Like go and check the table. They are very close to the relegation zone. You understand. So you starting this kind of game, you need to go with your best players. I can't lie. You start Trossard because Sterling is the kind of player that can't create from he can't take on players. He can't one-on-one. He can't take on defenders. He can't create. He makes blind crosses. He's very low in confidence. You understand? He's not that player, and I feel so sorry for him because Sterling. Looking at Sterling in Man City, I admire Sterling a lot because he was so fast. He's so dangerous in front of goal. He's hurt me against Arsenal, you see Sterling scoring header, short Sterling scoring. So Sterling was a great player, but right now he's not that player that he is. You understand? So we need to Sterling is the kind of player that you put in maybe say extra 5 minutes. Extra 5 minutes. Yeah, that's the kind of he's a squad player. We can't afford to keep those best player and say, okay, now let's start with Sterling. Maybe in the second half we'll bring in a sharp player to come and change the game. No, what if we had so many opportunities that we lost in the first half, okay, and it's too late. Arsenal is the kind of thing that we don't know how to work under pressure. You understand? So in order to be in a safer hand, I think Trossard should start in that left flank. Then Moreno should start as the first line. Then they can bring in Sterling in plus 5 minutes.
All right, so it is what it is. Yeah. We've actually seen how we can actually, what we can actually expect in this game, having the fact that stats is there, but stat doesn't lie a little bit, but it is what it is. And Arsenal fans actually feel that stat is, holds no ground when it comes to Arsenal winning West Ham. And without the number 9, Havertz out, Gabriel Jesus out, Saka out, no problem for Arsenal fans. And it is what it is. They expect to really get this job done. So tell me, let's go into the prediction right now. What do you expect? What's the prediction in this game? And if not this call line, you are not going to be pleased.
I think the match is going to end 3-1.
Yeah. 3-1. Yes. 3-1. What about you, Godfather? What's your prediction? Tell me.
That match is definitely going to end a draw.
A draw. Is it a goalless draw?
No, at least 1-1.
1-1 draw. It's really edgy right now because Arsenal has all it takes to win West Ham, and 3 points shouldn't be a doubt in this game. All right.
So you think we don't have all it takes to beat this West Ham team, right?
Bro, who's going to score for you guys?
Can we bet?
Why would I bet on West Ham? Why would I bet on West Ham?
All right. So definitely 3 points is not a doubt for Arsenal in this game. All right. So we're just thinking about what the score could be. So with how the game has been, against Leicester, we saw Arsenal creating a lot of some chances, and they were actually clinical. So I'm tipping off this game a 2-0 again because it is what it is for me. I feel like Arsenal can replicate the same result against Leicester City. And right now, this is where we are really dropping off this curtain. And please don't forget that after this game is being played, we're going to ground fan interview where we actually interview Arsenal fans to really know how they are feeling about the game. And hopefully Arsenal will be in all smile when the time comes for their fans to really, show us the raw, fan experience watching Arsenal versus West Ham. And this is where we draw the curtain. Thank you for watching. Even up to this moment, here in the studio with me, I have Tboy. What's your last word for Arsenal fans right now?
Instead and to believe. Keep believing.
So you're talking about EPL belief, for that EPL is yours?
Champions League, EPL, inshallah.
Champions League, EPL, inshallah. Wow, so you actually tipping Arsenal for the double this season?
Course, double, yeah. It's achievable.
All right, so Arsenal has all it takes to really, cause an upset to this Graham Potter side. Let's see how Arsenal can actually do the job, get the job done, and give us entertaining football. Because right now, without Havertz, Arsenal seems to be playing more of possessive football and less crosses. Because definitely, Havertz provide that aerial threat, and that's why Arsenal style of play changed a little bit to really contain Havertz by crossing the ball. But right now, Havertz injured, and it's a little bit kind of blessing in disguise for Arsenal fans who have been praying that Havertz should be benched, but right now injury knocks and Havertz is out of the season, and all our heart goes up to all Arsenal fans right now anywhere they are, and I hope they can actually keep this momentum, a kind of, let's say 90% in the EPL this year. Since this year started, they've not lost an EPL match. Let's see how they can actually go coming back from Dubai with all the sauce they actually needed. Thank you so much, and please do stick around with us. As I said, we actually grant fan interview and everything football content. Thank you so much for watching. Your humble host, Benilin. Thank you, and see you on the next one.